So this is a brand new IWS Pro AutoDrain. We sold the AutoDrains before at Nutriculture and we've revamped it and brought, in my opinion, a better product. What you've got on the Pro is the big heavy duty tray. This will take up to a 45 litre plastic pot. Obviously you can put smaller pots on there, but it will take up to the 45 litre version. You put the Pro fittings in, so you've got a hole in the front, connect the fitting through, put the nut on the back, and you've got the run to waste tray. How it works, the water is fed through the pots by hand. It runs through the tray, through the grooves, through the fittings, back to the brain. There's a big 3,000 litre pump in the brain, and that will then pump it to waste. It's a great system when you're looking to hand feed, but you don't want your pots sat in water. My suggestion is you always run with about a 20% runoff. So when you feed through a pot, if you're putting a couple of litres through, you always want 20% to run back here. It's a great system. We use the IWS 23mm braided Pro pipe. We use the 25mm Pro fittings, and then we have the AutoDrain stand, draining back to the AutoDrain pot, which then allows you to pump it wherever you want. You can recirculate it. I would never recirculate something like this, but you can pump it to waste, or you can pump it into a collection tank where you can test your pH and your EC to see what's going off in your pots. Why would you buy an IWS AutoDrain Pro? For me, it's fine-tuning hand watering. Hand watering is great if you've got a lot of time on your hands and you want to basically treat every plant individually. But what happens if you're into a tray or into a saucer, all the water runs through the pot, sits in the tray, and you've got no idea what's going off in there. If you want to flush it, what can you do? You flush through the pot, it sits in the saucer, so everything you flush through is sat in the saucer, and unless you've got the time to go and empty it and bring it back, it's absolutely pointless doing that. What the AutoDrain does, it allows you to flush the plants. It allows you to collect the waste so you can check your pH and your EC so you know what's going off in your pots. It stops your pots being sat in water, so when you feed them, all the water runs through the pot, through the tray, back to the brain, and you decide where it grows. These are the big Pro trays, really robust, and again, they're tilted so the water runs away, and they're also grooved, so any water what comes out from the side of a pot runs down the grooves and away through this big pipe. I'd choose the Pro if I were using big pots, because the amount of water you're going to be put through here will need a lot of runoff. So that's why I would choose an IWS AutoDrain Pro, big pots, big plants.